Hello, and welcome to Aniplex, or whatever this was just said on the screen. Who cares? Let's hop in.
Atri, my dear moments.
And there we have it. Now I don't know how long exactly it's gonna take. Because if you're looking for different changes and you know, everything that accumulates into a different ending, it could be very small things, and if you have to look through an entire game that took 64 hours to complete, I don't know if that's something that would be done in one stream. On the other side of the hand, we do have the fast option of just you fast forward pretty much to the end, or to every choice, and then see if something happens there, and that would only take a few minutes. So, no clue what's gonna happen. It's a big surprise. Let's see. There was this funny thing actually. I added exploration to the stream title, and all of a sudden Twitch added the tag adventure game. I think that's very fitting. Alright, let's start. Probably have to go from the beginning then, and then fast forward to our first option. But how do we do that? Skip? No, not that. Skip. Oh, what a beautiful scene. I don't even remember that one, but we saw it the 8th of December. Whoever was there at the time. Has to be a way to skip to the options, or the choices that we get. What's up, VN cuties? Alakid, what's up? I'm currently trying to figure out how to fast forward to the options, to the decision that you're gonna make, the one of the three, the first of the three. I tried skipping, but it only skips like this, and that would still probably take at least half an hour of just scrolling, right? Is this how we play the game? The arrow to the right in the middle bar skips to the next choice, probably. Alright, let's check it. It skips to the next scene. It's not really what I was hoping though, but... Oh, here we go, we got it. So last time we picked Take Care of Atri, I suppose? I don't remember these. I mean, I do, but I thought it was something about shoes that one time. Anyways, I'm sure we picked Take Care of Atri, so should we just do this one? Then again, what would happen exactly? Let's see. Didn't you also have save files of save spots? Oh. I probably did save, yeah. If anything, why don't I just take this save file? Hop back, previous scene. Why don't I save here? Wouldn't that make, you know, in 88 and 89, 90? Yes, go from here. Or this page even. This will work. Saltar, what's up? And Gachi, roll to you too. Alright, let her go. I can't exactly have some girl taking up my space, can I? She'll have to go with Catherine. Okay, so what do they do then? Atri hates us now. She stares at me, her soulless eyes somehow seem to carry the slightest glint of loneliness. Go on, Atri, go with Catherine. She's sad now. I'll leave her with you. Okay. She finally lets go of my sleeve. So, how much is new and how much is not new? Am I reading new things now? Probably, because they're together, but for how long is that gonna last? It's not like the entire story is gonna change, because if so, then you would just replay the entire game, and we would play 5 more times, I believe, if there are 3 choices. No, it depends on how many choices you have on every decision. When the text is colored, then it's already red. What? How do I know if the text is colored? Uh-oh. Is this colored? It seems white. Is it this color? Is it in... We haven't seen this then. I mean, we haven't seen any of this. Because everything is white. I think it's currently colored. You can probably check in options what color it comes. Okay, let's do that. Boom. Dialogue. No. Text. Unread text. Change color of red text. Yes. In backlog it doesn't it's not attached to color. Okay. Well, it is a yes at least. So but that means I would have to load an old save, because in an old save I would have read conversations, but I clicked start here and just scrolled through. I haven't read any conversations, so I actually need to load. It's green. Why is it green? You can put that to no to check how unread text looked like. Okay. That's smart. That's smart. I can get behind that. I mean, okay, that didn't do much. But because I haven't read it. Hello guys, Fire, what's up? Hello to you too. I think what I gotta do is that I load an old save. And where would that be even? Maybe around, I mean, I guess go to the first save, I guess.
The creators of Mad toiled and
dungeon,
endured the
dark fantasy,
time and time again. These men endured the lash of the
assisting
and sacrifice that we might
going places with your hands.
Fire, thank you for gifting the sub to LKS. No, we don't subscribe on Tuesdays here. Thank you regardless. Let's figure this out though. Sorry. Which text is already read is often saved outside of save slot. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. But this text is still the same color. Right? I have read this. Wouldn't it be a different color then? It has a bluish tint, yes. Is that what I gotta look out for? Okay, jump to next scene. Now we gotta let her go. Does this one have bluish tint? Maybe not. Because we read this earlier a bit, yeah. Go on, Atri, go with Catherine. Understood. I'll leave her with you. Gotcha. She finally lets go of my sleeve. Is this blue or not? I can't tell. I mean, the background is blue, but I don't know if that counts. I'll call you when the sale's arranged. Ooh, I'm starving. What should we have for dinner? A satisfied Catherine trots off with Atri trudging after her. Text has a gradient blue hue. What? What's a hue? Ah, it's a color or a shade.
Hue.
Hue. Yes, that sounds good. Okay, so that it's blue. We haven't seen this, so let's read until it's no longer blue. Atri's sad now. She looks back at me with a melancholic gaze, but says nothing. Robots are made to obey after all, especially if it's an order from their master. Don't give me that look, what else can I do? Watching them walk off, I start to hobble my own way down the road. Maybe this is the... Is it still blue then? The skies grow dark as I sit boring a hole. As I sit boring a hole into the wall with my eyes. I think you could also try pressing skip button if the skip only red text option is enabled. No way, is that true? I need to check that first. Skip only red text. On. Back. Oh! That didn't work at all. I've seen all this. That means that this is red already. I think that option automatically skips red text. Yeah, but we want to skip red text. So we gotta skip until we find text that is not red. Correct? Yeah, we're getting there. Whoa, we're about that. What's up? Hello to you too. Oh, never mind. Oh, a REM picture. Sure. Should we have this scrolling in the background or should we pause it? Also, if we wait for a bit. Yeah, we've had this before. I mean, it still looks blue in a way, You forgot to put speed run in the title. Oh, that's so true. I could have added that. Gee. English adventure game, visual novel, speed run. As a tag too. Whatever. Let's pause it and get a picture up on the screen. This one might do. I don't know. I hope it's good enough. Ta-da! It's made by OneDream_00. If you like their art, please go check out their Twitter, give them a follow, and thank you for the 500 funkies. And now we go back to the game because wow, speedrun. Run play, yes, without the little symbol up there. Okay, skip. Yeah, this is where she's like, yo, hitman. Okay, here's the thing. I don't know if this is the play. Maybe just skip scenes until the next option. Yeah, probably. Go. Yeah, we don't need to ask next time. Oh, don't skip more. Oh, it just skipped. Okay. Take it easy. The next day. The next day. Oh, this song. A few days of construction pass. In this town, people don't have dreams. Oh. Shadowy footsteps. Yep, some bad memories from this. Skip. Here we are. How much do we have to... How many scenes are there in this game, actually? I could be skipping for years. Auto? Oops. I didn't mean to click auto. The next morning. Yes. Was that a picture of Eden? There's no way to talk about Eden already. This game is very long. We're getting there. Oh, it's morning again. A new age. Oh, we get a bit of that. Luckily. The next day. I don't know how well I'm doing here. It feels a bit slow. Atri, wake up! Come on, Atri. There it is. We can stare into her eyes or kiss her. So we picked kiss her last time. We know what happens. So now we gotta pick stare into her eyes. And also we can save here. Now we have the two options. 15 minutes apart. It took that long. Alright. Let's stare. Yes, Aaron stare. In. Stare. But to know what leads up to this moment, just to inform you of why we get these options here. Let's hop back for a bit so you understand the context. Yeah, let's jump here to understand the context. Yeah. Text now lost the blue hue. Blue hue. Boo hoo. Oh. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye out. I'm going to save you too, Atri. I'm looking for a way to do that right now. And I'll definitely find a way. I gaze deep into those ruby red eyes. I'm going to make you happy, Atri. Hoo-hoo. For a moment, she looks at me nonplussed, but her expression suddenly breaks into a wide smile. Thank you, I'm already so happy. I'm relieved to see her react so happily. She really does understand just how strongly I feel for her. So, try them on, okay? Wait a second. This was Atri running simulations. Loading, loading, loading. Oh, thank you, I'm already so happy. Yep. She's just a robot. No heart, no feelings, no soul. Oh, they're really hard to walk in. Perhaps I should have expected that the first time. Now, the first thing she would be concerned with is their utility and not their appearance. Most fashionable shoes are. They really suit you though. They do make me a little taller, don't they? I'm ever so slightly closer to your face now. Atri gazes innocently up at me. Our eyes meet closer than I've ever felt before. I feel like I'm sinking into those ruby red pools. And this is where you get the option of continuing to stare or to kiss her. But we're gonna pick stare. Alright, so let's see. Let's see if it's blue still, also. I mean, it looks white. I'm too bewitched by their brilliance to even move. They're so beautiful. I wonder how incredible it would feel to kiss her like this. Well, yep, sorry, but not gonna do that because we picked the other option. But good sense prevails in my mind to put the brakes on that idea. We don't have to rush things. We can just take it slow and let it happen naturally. Cucked. Yeah. Well. Anyway. Oh. Sure. Why is she allowed to chew? When we aren't. Because we said that we wouldn't do that. Let's save the kiss. We finally got the sex scene. There it is. 69 has been filled. Atri go for the save. She is. Oh. Good thing we saved the 69 slot. Yep, indeed. Very much so. Atri presses her lips lightly to mine, standing on her tiptoes. Atri, did you just... So no matter what, they actually kissed there. And you could take the initiative if you wanted to, but otherwise Atri would have. Yes, I kissed you. When a pair of lovers look into each other's eyes, it's natural for them to kiss. Oh, to then kiss. That's not necessarily. Should I not have? Oh no, I'm really happy you did. Oh, good. I was afraid I would make a mistake then.
さあ帰りましょう、夏希さん。
Do you see now why we made these smile like Atri community challenges? We never saw her smile like this after she had her feelings or emotions restored and all the sadness washed over her. That's cute, because Atri was like very flustered when you initiated the kiss. Yes, I do believe so. So yeah, let's see. Let's go home, yeah. Atri takes me by the hand and leads me still dumbstruck along the road. And that's probably the... Now it's back to where we were, right? Is it blue now? I can't tell. She was even bringing up the robot law that that shit isn't really allowed and stuff. That you remember that? It's pretty amazing. Still white? Okay, phew. When we get back, I take a shower to cool my head. Recently... Wait, this is blue. This is blue. I can see the blue in this text. I'm not going insane, am I? Recently, our evening routine has usually involved Atri writing her logs while I wash myself. One can notice? Yeah, I think I did. Okay, so now we finished that one. And now we're going to the last one, I believe. So let's skip to the last one. But the scene where you kiss her is so much... Like, you get a CG. You get art. I mean, this one was cute too, but you don't get art. Skippo. Oh, we're already in Eden, or at Eden? Oh. Kind of surprising, actually. Then again, I don't know how much we exactly skip every time we click the skip button. Maybe it's 1 hour of gameplay every time we click skip. I don't know. It could be. Oh, it's morning. It's raining this day. Something bad happened? No? Oh. Yes, this is when she's dying. Losing memories and stuff. One stream of gameplay. Oh, every click. Yeah, okay. Now I understand. It's pretty much so, yeah. Recently we were playing... Oh. I can't pick up the shoe now! I can't do it! Can I have an wait, why exactly don't we have this option? Is it like we saw that the other two options, they didn't really make much of a difference? Yeah, in the first one, you had Atri being like sad that we left her in a way. But in the second option, they were both cute. But I don't know how it's that related to the shoe. You need to have to... Oh, you need to have the other two options or something. Wait, you need to have the other two options be different to get access to the pick up shoe option. The other two. But what's the logic behind that though? I mean, if I could see the logic if it was that we picked options that made us not. It showed that we didn't care for Atri too much. Like, oh yeah, you can take her. I don't care about this girl. She's just gonna take up space in my little boat. But I don't think it changed much. Anyways. We're gonna leave the show. Shoo.
セーブは大事です。
Picking the other two options make you care more about Atri, so now there is the option for you to come up with that option or something. I can get behind that. Even if it didn't change the story, maybe how we feel about each other is slightly altered. Never mind, let's pick it and see what happens. Forgotten, like everything she's experienced with me. There's no point in worrying about something like this. Oh lord. I ignore it and rush out of the ship. I wonder if Atri dies in this ending. I don't know. It would make for an interesting ending, even if it would, you know, suck if she dies. Oh, now it's blue again. I want you to run into the town and tell Ryuji what's going on. He'll either be at home or at the salvage site. I want to inform the police, but with Minamo and the others seemingly being taken as hostages, we have to act carefully here.
夏木先生はどうす
I'm going to school? Okay.
わかった。
Sprints off to town. Probably use skip now to skip red stuff. Yes, if that
今学
works.
校にいるのはここにいる皆さんだけですか
Because I know what's gonna happen here. They're gonna go to the rooftop and fight it out.
コンフィグレーションを変更しますか？
Let's see now. We're gonna see some brutal scenes here in speedrun mode. Oh, they're fighting. Atri's still smiling. Now we're talking a bit about history of the robot model and who he is. Oh! It stopped. We have not read this before. Its minimal slams into Yasuda's side. Oh. 1 second. Alright, we're back. I want to scroll up a bit to catch up on What exactly happened? Oh yeah, this way. Okay, let's hop here first.
機能を使えますか？
柵の向こうに立て。
Here's yesterday ordering Atri to climb over the railing to commit suicide.
一つ試してやろ
I've been wanting to try this.
う。いくら頑丈なお前でも、ここから落ちればひとたまりもあるまい。自分で飛び降りろ。できるだろ、お前なら。
Shouldn't
どう
you?
したまさか怖いなんて言わないよな。
できません。自殺は禁じられています。
Forbidden from committing suicide.
三原則を破ると。
できません。
Cannot do it.
まあいい。
I'll let finish you off with this. Engineer this arm myself.
こいつの高圧電流はお前の全身の神経を焼き切る。
Burn every nerve in your body.
あとはゴミと一緒に海に沈んでいろ。ポンコツ。
ポンコツはロボットへの別称です。
Yep.
撤回を要求します。
Please take that back. Don't use
何を言います
scrap. Why do you care about that all of a sudden?
やっとだ。長かった私の旅も終わる。久作先生、今、先生の仕事の。
It's time to finish your work. Minimal screams, stop. And Minimal slams into Yasura's side, and the stun gun blast fires off into nothing.
この小娘が邪魔をするな。
You've not read this. Wow, you little... What? They used the B word in this game. How could they? Don't get in my way. Oh, Minamo is killed. Yasura's metal arm slams into the side of Minamo's head with a sickening crunch. She collapses on the concrete, completely unmoving. Shadowy footsteps. Did this actually cost Minamo her life? Oh, animations. Minamo takes Natsuki's role? Yeah, she did. I don't know where Natsuki got hit though. I think he got stunned and it took him some time before he got up back on his legs. But he did not get killed. In that instant, Atri feels something well up inside her, like raging flames turning her entire world red. It burns inside her, a sensation she has never felt before. Minimal screams stop again. What? As I try to hobble my way into to the roof. Oh no. There's a lot of background noise. Let's try to ignore that. I hear a high-pitched, strained scream. It's unmistakably minimal. I don't think there are any bad people, but they could be plotting something. I did actually steal a bit of food today, because my parents invited some people in, some old people's party. And I snuck behind and took some food. Maybe they've noticed. Pull out the headphone jack and play the Yamate clip again. Maybe that would work. Because then they would know that either I'm practicing my feminine voice and I'm telling to stop, or they would know that I'm watching hentai and then they would leave me because of that. No, damn it! I have to get there. I try to run, but I can't with just my leg and my stick. All I can do is hobble forward, hardly faster than a normal walking pace. If only I had a prosthetic, even some piece of junk. Atri, Atri. Screaming her name in my heart and praying for her safety, I fight my way up the stairs. Atri is still white, I think. Heaving open the heavy steel door to the roof, my eyes are met with a truly horrendous sight. Oh, we didn't even get to see it. Look at this. We got to see new art. That much blood, wouldn't that have killed Yasuda? Holy shit, yeah, that's an understatement. We missed the show. Atri standing there, expression completely blank. Her clothes and her fists are soaked crimson red. Sickly red liquid drips from her fingertips. A man lies crumpled at her feet. It seems like it might be the man I saw before, but his face is so distorted and bloodied that I cannot be sure. Just look at his arm and you'll be able to tell if it's him or not. Minamo is lying completely still beside them. Atri? That art is so edgy AF?
水面は無事です。気を
Yes.
失っているだけです。
Do not worry, Minamo is merely unconscious. This is the CG picture that we didn't see before. Screenshot. F12. There we go, F12, F12. Not print screen. You can see down here that she's missing her shoe. That's attention to detail. No, actually, it's not detail. Because if they had missed that, then that would be a serious crime. Has to be so much blood though to make it completely soaked like this. Her voice is cold, without a hint of emotion. A chilling breeze whips around us, rustling her... Did someone just laugh behind me or something? How can you laugh at this scene? Rustling her blood-stained skirt. It's a dress. Someone went, oh, I heard that too. There's just something today about the Hugh Hugh.
思い出しました。全部。
I remember it now. Everything.
私は化け物です。ほら。
I'm a monster. Look. She holds up her hands. Fresh. I need to see if it's Iker or Iker.
Icor.
Really, it's Iker? Why is it not Iker? Oh, that's kind of depressing. It's Iker. Ichor. Fresh ichor glistening down her arms. No, that's not right. You're...
始末は自分でつけます。
I'll put an end to this myself. She walks calmly to the edge of the roof. Without a word, she climbs over the railing. Atri, no! What are you doing?
もっと早くこうするべきでした。
I should have done this before. No. Yamete.
さよならです。
Sayonara desu. And Natsuki screams out her name as she falls. Time slows and Atri seems to float in the air. It's like the sky itself is pulling her away from me. As she disappears, I see a glimmer in those ruby red eyes that you once stared into so much. Sayonara. Oh, she landed into water? Wouldn't she survive that?
マスター、洗濯が終わりました。
Okay, so when is this exactly? Did this happen before? Let's see. Master, I've finished the laundry. Quick, hobble down again. Hobble, hobble. I'm interested now to see what happens though. A torn up scrap of fabric is hanging up to dry. Until an hour ago, that was some kind of clothing. Oh? Atri stares up at me, waiting for my appraisal. She doesn't even realize that she's ruined it. Great, thanks. She nods stiffly. When Atri jumped from the roof, her motors and joints were heavily damaged. They're beyond the point of repair. She suffered a lot of other injuries, but nothing fatal. It's lucky she fell into the water. But her body is not what has taken the worst damage.
では、朝食の準備をいたします。
I will prepare breakfast. Okay. She unsteadily totters back into the cabin, bare feet struggling to keep her balanced on the way on the swaying deck. She has forgotten everything. Everything from before the day I salvaged her, and everything she experienced afterward. I'm not quite sure if it's a result of the damage she's taken, or if she chose to erase her own memory. Even showing her logs does nothing. Her memories are gone, as those emotions she used to show me every day. To her, it's as if we've never met before. Wow. What a twist. What's the ending gonna be like in this version then? Because they can't continue on now and get the same ending that we got from the good ending. They gotta end it in a different way here. When I step back into the cabin, I'm greeted by the stench of charred carbon. Atri, is something burning?
あ
Huh? She looks at me with confusion etched on her face. Forget that I said that.
ー、はい。
Hi. Waiting for my food, I stare at the calendar. Not a single box has been crossed off since that day. That doesn't mean that her final days are not approaching, however.
料理ができました。お座りください。
Breakfast is ready. Please, sit down. I sit on the sofa, waiting for her to bring over my tray. Huh? There's something underneath my foot. I look down. There's a shoe. A single beaten up old loafer. Loafer? I remember instantly where the other is. She was wearing it when she plunged into the sea. Oh. When Atri sees the shoe, she stops in her tracks. Do you remember this? This is your...
それはゴミでしょうか。今日はゴミの日なので回収します。
Is that garbage? Is it trash collection day? Oh, it is trash collection day, so I'll throw it away. She swiftly takes the shoe from my hand and disposes of it. Yeah, that's actually oof. She turns back to me as if nothing has happened. There was so much story about that shoe, and in this ending, she doesn't remember it. She throws it away. It's trash. Please enjoy breakfast. Thanks. I force the blackened, obliterated matter down my throat with a heavy gulp of water. While I struggle, Atri goes to throw out the trash. The ashen taste coats the inside of my mouth. If I'd just been faster. If I could have ran. I chew, and I gulp, and I chew, and I gulp, and I chew, and I gulp, and I chew, and I gulp. Huh? After some moments, I hear Atri walking back to the ship. There's something different about her footsteps. Or half of them, at least. Atri, is that, She's wearing a shoe on her one foot.
まだ使えそうでしたので、足を保護するために有効だと判断しました。
This shoe appears to still be functional. I adjudge? Adjudge. I adjudge it to be of adequate use for protecting my foot.
いただいてもよろしいでしょうか。
Would this be acceptable to you? Yeah. Atri gazes down at her feet with her dull, blood-red eyes.
私の足にちょうど良いサイズでした。
It is the perfect size. Whoa. It really suits you.
はい。
Understood. She nods impassively and starts to turn away to return to her duties. Suddenly, she stops. What's up?
私は役に立っていますか？
Am I helpful? She's asking questions now. Very interesting. Of course you are. You're a lifesaver.
そうですか。よかったです。
I see. Excellent. Oh! 2 days later, Atri ceased to function. She died, remembering nothing.
Atri, my dear moments.
And that's how the game ends. They didn't even roll the credits. They didn't do that. The game just ends like that. What if you had played the game and picked those options that you were given? And you get this ending. You're like, oh, okay. Wait, this is true end. Oh. I see. So this is what you're met with. That means you had to click on a true end.
物語を始めましょ
My dear moments, Okay, so what's the true end? Well, we know what the true end is, but from where do they show? It has been 60 years since humanity took its first steps back toward the stars. Let's go. The sea rises through our way of life into flux. Yet even as civilization has been faced with greater and greater challenges, we have pushed on without our spirit ever breaking. Maybe it was that shining line in the sky that showed us the way through an uncertain future. As long as there is a light to walk toward, people can follow it. It was 30 years ago, now that the first new floating city, Noah, was completed. It's not Natsuki saying this, right? It's just a narrator. Because Natsuki is probably, he would be 78 years old or so. If it was 60 years ago that it all happened. Yeah, 60 years ago. And 30 years ago they made a new floating city. Not Eden, but Noah. Noah's 2 and 3 followed on shortly afterward. And now, approximately a quarter of humanity lives. No, they lives. Wait, oh, humanity lives on self-sustaining artificial islands. I, Kamishiro Natsuki, am one of them. So it was him. Wait, was that his first name, Kamishiro? Okay. Cool. He's 78 years old. Here he is. I need to make sure that it's not a different... No. Hold on for a second. His name is Ikaruga Natsuki. Kamishiro is Minamo. Doesn't that mean that Minamo and Natsuki had a kid? If we add 1 plus 1. Minamo is Kamishiro Minamo, and Natsuki is Ikaruga Natsuki. It's their kid. Huh. My research has delved into various fields throughout my life in academia. I'm not so good with math, I don't know. Then again, it's like basic math, no? 1 plus 1. Oh. One of those fields, research into floating cities, was the continuation of my grandmother's work. Okay. Grandmother's work? Let's see here. No. Because... do you think this guy changed name then? Yeah, he must have taken... Yeah. This is still Ikaru Ganatsuki, but he took Minomo's name. That makes sense, because then like, yeah, for my life in academia. Sure. So he is here, 78 years old. That makes sense also that he's bedridden, because if he was their kid, he would be, you know, max and 50 years old. What a D, just taking her name? Yeah, that's so weird. So we now get to hear from him, as an old man, how he lived his life after what we saw. I want to see if he mentions Atri in all of this. I mean, 60 years ago, this all happened. How important was this to your life? But yeah, continuation of my grandmother's work, Nonko. The further development of AI.
旦那様、おむつを取り替えましょうか。
Master, should I change your diaper? Is this a... oh. Kokoro. There's no need for that, she'll do that for me. Wow, they give the AI's cute maid clothes. Yes, but we can't exactly see the clothing a lot well. But I like the hair. So, since she said master, this is a robot. Lying on what I know is destined to be my deathbed. I can hardly speak in more than a whisper.
嫌ですよ、お父さん。何のためにロボットがいると思ってるんですか？
Natsuki's wife. But... wouldn't they just say that it's minimal if it is minimal? Maybe it's that for the big reveal when she turns around. Of course it is. Honestly, dear, I'm not doing that. That's what we bought the robot to do. Hair color matches minimal though? Yes, it does. They switched scenes here for a second. The lost decades. That's how historians refer to the 20 years across which the sea levels rose dramatically. Most of Earth's landmass was swallowed by the ocean, and much of our technology and prosperity vanished into the deep. Then followed another decade of despair as humanity simply clung on to existence. The Academy was established amid the chaos with a noble objective in mind: to keep open the paths to humanity's future. Its academics would strive to relearn our lost knowledge, further developing it to be put to practical use. I gave myself the objective of rebuilding the science of robotics and finding applications for it in humanity's future. Sounds very complicated though. The objective of rebuilding the science of robotics. Yep. Here it is. It was my research, in fact, that led to the singularity. Our civilization was totally turned on. No, I don't think that's how you read that sentence. Hold on, I need to figure this out. Okay, our civilization was totally turned on its head. Was totally turned on its head. LKS, I got this. By the technological revolution that began when humanoids reached the point where they were not simply workers in our society, but our friends too. Oh. There are still philosophical debates as to whether robots truly possess souls, but regardless, the near miraculous speed at which their capabilities increased played a crucial a role in saving humanity. I don't doubt that I will be remembered in history as one of the fathers of the AI age. Would you then say that he saved the world? It is what the world will read in my obituary tomorrow. What is a
obituary?
Obituary? It's a notice of death, especially in a newspaper, typically including a brief biography of the deceased person. He's gonna die tomorrow? I didn't think it would be that soon, but okay. Looking out at the cherry blossom. It's a beautiful sight. But I guess they just tried to give him a reason to look away from the camera. So we can't see how well he has aged.
旦那様、それは何の歌ですか?
Master, what is that song? Well, in this game there has been one song repeatedly sung on different occasions. Do you think he's still humming on that to this day? I start to hum a familiar tune in my weak, exhausted voice. My maid, Kokoro, looks at me with soft bemusement.
お父さんの大切な人が歌ってくれた歌よ。懐かしいわ。
It's a song an old friend of ours used to sing. Oh, you haven't sung that in years. An old friend of ours. That confirms that it's minimal at least. And also Atri that they're referring to.
何もかもなくしてしまった私たちの学校にね。 ピアノを寄付してもらったの。
I remember we used to have this second-hand piano someone had donated to our dilapidated old school.
それをお父さんが弾いて、あの子が歌ってくれた。
My darling would play, and our friend would sing.
感動的なエピソードですが、正直あまり良い歌ではありませんね。
I wonder if that was from the scene where we saw Natsuki play on piano with questionable body proportions. That sounds very sweet, but I must say you're not the best of singers. Well, sorry that this dying man's not quite Pavarotti, Toaster. Is that a real person? Italian music performer. Interesting that they would quote his name. Because this is so far into the future where you think maybe they would quote someone else, but hey. Kokoro is heartless, straight roast. Yeah, they named her Heart. She's heartless. Toaster. Why do you say toaster? I don't understand. I thought he had grown to, you know, appreciate robots, but even to this day, he says toaster.
ポンコツはロボットへの別称です。訂正を要求します。
Racist old man stereotype? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, definitely. That is anti-robot discrimination. Please resign those words. Shut up.
こんなやりとりも懐かしいわ。
This shirt takes me back. That's school, where I spent such a brief but precious time, and the whole town surrounding it are now at the bottom of the sea. Oh. That's kinda sad, actually. All of our memories? Oh. Catherine continued teaching there until the very last. Catherine would be like 90 if she's still alive. What happened to Ririka then? Thanks to her efforts, that tiny school was able to produce 3 academy students. The first of them was Nanami Ririka, the nuclear scientist responsible for perfecting the world's first small-scale fusion reactor. She became a nuclear scientist. Hog? Hog indeed. My old friend Nojima Ryuji took advantage of his popularity and leadership to become the first mayor of Noah, that's a floating island, and supported Ririka's research financially. Oh. text doesn't say my old lover. Oh, for Ryuji? Oh, my old lover, Nojima Ryuji, yeah. That would have had a better cling to it. Or ring to it, yeah. It would have. I'm sorry. A petal comes floating in through the open window. There are many out there who decry humanity's current circumstances as unnatural. This petal too is from a tree that has been genetically modified to be perfectly suited to our current climate. Oh, I see. I can understand those who think it's somehow horrific for humanity to have such control over nature. But what other choice do we have? The only other option was to accept our end. If those people want to give up, then they can die alone. Our civilization has taken its first steps into space. Manned missions to Mars are soon to begin. Launched from the staging post on the moon. Oh. It may be decades or even longer before we are able to turn Mars into a new home for humanity, but one day I'm sure we'll be able to control over other planets. Control other planets the way we do our own. Of course, you can still debate the morality of that. But we won't give up on our future. There, turn the TV on.
テレビをつけて
TV on. Hey yeah, after contemplating for a couple of days, I've decided to make a new bio. Yup. It's completed. Woo! Hope you like it, and yeah, thanks for taking your time reading. At her command, a hologram window opens up before me. My voice is too weak to even be picked up by the AI now. I invented the damn thing, and it won't even listen to me.
年を取ってからどんな苦労をするかなんて年を取ってみるまでわからないものね
You never know what kind of problems old age is going to bring you, until you actually get old, right?
エデンの運用が明日で終了します。
News reporter says hi. The final preparations have been made for the decommissioning of the floating island Eden. Decommissioning? Hold on. It can't mean what I think it means. It means that you withdraw it from service. You dismantle it. How could they do this? Like, what's wrong with this one? 60 years ago, this was so futuristic that we didn't know it was true. We called it a phantom. And now they're like, yeah, let's trash it.
エデンはフロート移住構想の出発点となった島で、すでに役目を終え、現在は使われていませんでした。
The pioneering engineering project has set the stage for the development of all of our current seasteading projects. Stopped being used as a research station several years ago. Just see that I understand this correctly. Hmm.
老朽化のため立ち入りを禁じられ、再利用も困難なため、明日海に沈められることと。
With concerns about its structural integrity, preventing its reuse as a residential facility. The island will be scuttled to be used as a wreck diving site tomorrow. Hmm.
懐かしいわ。
That takes me back. I wonder why they didn't choose to live on this island. Instead of living on Noah, I feel like they could have made themselves at home here. Did he ever come back to Eden? So many questions. But a lot of things can happen in 60 years. I would hope so, at least. She sighs deeply.
あの子はまだあそこにいるのかしら。
I wonder if she's still there. The music ends. My wife looks at me with a gentle smile as I stare at the picture on the television. See? It's her. It's Minamo. Minamo! Thank you for being by my side all these years. Still Natsuki's wife. She blushes a little. We're so used to calling each other by little pet names that it feels like it's been decades since I used that name. She pouts and frowns at me.
もうずっとお前とか母さんだったのに、こんな時だけずるいわ。
It's not fair, springing that on me all of a sudden. Well, this is the end after all.
私に遠慮することはないわ。この60年間、あなたの心の奥にはいつもあの子がいた。
Don't worry. Do what you have to do. I know that you've never forgotten her. That says a lot, though. I know that you've never forgotten her. That means that Atri has been on his mind all these years.
けれど、それで私は幸せでしたから。あの子を大切に思っているのはあなただけではないんですよ。
It'll make me happy too. You weren't the only person who loved her. Thank you.
会いに行くんですね。
So, you're really going to meet her? Yes, I promised her one last day. My health has been deteriorating for several years now. The doctor said I could die at any time. I could have had all manners of cyborg implants to prolong my life, but I have lived long enough already. What's with this talk of trying to give humanity a future? If you think that you've lived long enough after 78 years. I've only kept going as long as I have so I could see this moment. Sometimes you just wanna die, man. I don't know what I'm gonna say to that. Yeah, I know that feeling, Salt. I can't say that. Kokoro, connect me to the network.
かしこまりました。
Yes, master. I feel information rush into my brain. It's been partially cyborgized. It's hard to say what you think it is. Allowing me to connect my consciousness to the internet. That way, Elon Musk and Jeff and everyone else, they know where you are at all times. The technology is still experimental. It may be some years before it becomes widespread in society.
ダイブまで10秒前。9、8、7。
Diving in 10987. I'll be back.
いってらっしゃい、ナツくん。アトリちゃんによろしくね。
See you later, Natsugun. Say hello to Atri-chan for me. A petal flutters in through the open window. My consciousness floats out of my body and sinks deep into the inky black of the electronic ocean. Pling. Soon I am within Eden. The place where our future began. It has now served its purpose. It cannot escape the ravages of age. Its hydroelectric power system just can't compete with nuclear fusion in terms of efficiency. Oh, I see. So that's a reason to decommission it. Rirka destroyed Eden, yep. If it wasn't for Rirka, huh. The nuclear scientist. It's so hard to imagine her as a nuclear scientist. Only because she's known to us as a kid. A smart kid, though. Its computer systems are outdated technology. Too expensive to keep updating. Yeah. It was made like 90 years ago. It all started when he built that little reactor that let her read at night. Yeah, we had the CG from that, the art. When she was reading on the rooftop, it was like too dark. Then he brought life. No, he brought light into her life. Its life coming to an end. It will sink to the bottom of the sea. Oh. The public doesn't know that this place can be said to be where the singularity all started. No one knows that the very first robot with a soul sleeps here. Atri. I call her name, and I feel a ripple in the electronic ocean. The waves stir softly around me. Atri has become one with these waters. It is impossible to say where her consciousness begins and Eden's systems end. She has melted into it like sugar into tea. I feel like this is the second time to make this comparison or analogy. But I believe last time was coffee, not tea. These waters as a whole are both Atri and not Atri. Oh. They're both Atri and not Atri. Atri. I shout for her, and waves call back. I sink into the deepest depths of the sea of information. I have to save her from drowning in these waters. I will salvage every scrap of Atri's being. Every single one. And if I find them all, I know that it won't bring her back. It's nothing but fragments of her mind. At the bottom of the digital sea is a town. I can't tell if these are my memories or Atri's. They're probably mine. I am forming my own image of the electronics ocean to make it easier to for my mind to process. I have to walk on. I suddenly find myself in the cockpit of the Serpent's Albus. Hey, one last time. There's the storehouse. Atri must be in there. I pilot the sub inside. I wave the light across the room, searching for her. Atri, where are you? Atri. She may be one with these waters now, but if she really does possess a consciousness, that alone should still remain somewhere. A consciousness cannot simply disappear. It is the ultimate proof that an individual exists. I'm sure that she is here somewhere, sleeping in the sea of information. Atri, you're here, aren't you? There in the dark, I finally see a glimmer of light. You are here. There, in that coffin-like capsule. There, she sleeps. I knew you had a consciousness, a soul. And this is what it feels like to be inside the singularity itself. Atri, wake up, Atri. She does not respond. I thought that if I at least found her consciousness, that would be the key to waking her up. But it seems like that won't be enough. There's one thing missing. One thing I have. Remember Atri? All those dear moments? My dear moments. The title name, let's go. I hold out to her 3 notebooks. Notebooks that I have kept safe all these years. Those 3 logs that record every moment from her birth to her final sleep. Hey. Her eyes open. No music during this? Like, really? She stares at me with those ruby red pools of light. Yep, it's no secret that the main character really loves her eyes. Huh? You're alive. She's really still here. She gazes at me quizzically and tilts her head to the side. It's just like she always used to do. Who are you? I see. Have you forgotten me? A humanoid always remembers its master. Natsuki-san. Oh? She opens the capsule? Wouldn't she die from that? She reaches out and opens the capsule. The soft sound of ocean waves fills my ears. Before me stretches out that familiar landscape. This place. It would be a little hard to talk underwater, wouldn't it? Oh. We're back in that time. Would you prefer to stay as an old man? No, I like this. It wouldn't be fair if you were the only one who looked the same as in the past. Don't blame me for that. I was made to look like this. She looks up at me with a playful smile. That little tuft of hair on her head bouncing up and down. I believe they did mention that 1 or 2 times in the story, but it's been a while since I saw that. Oh, she did smile like this. Welcome back, Natsuki-san. It's good to be home. Finally, I get to hear those words. The words I've been waiting decades for. Oof. This is tough. Did you manage to save the world? You already know the answer to that. You've been watching me, haven't you?
はい、見ていました。エデンから。地球のことも、夏希さんも。
Yes, I've been watching from Eden. Watching the world. And you, Natsuki-san. I planted the seeds. It's up to the next generation to grow them. My work is done, I'm tired, and I need to rest.
私と一緒ですね。
Just like me, in fact. But you're a robot, you don't get tired. Huh. But I guess she has no choice. Tomorrow, she'll be sunk to the bottom of the sea. I promised that I would spend one last day with you, didn't I?
はいです。
That you did. With our minds connected directly to the internet like this, our perception of the flow of time might be a little different to how it would be in the normal world, though.
もしかすると、60年くらいになるかも。
Oh, how much? Enough to make one day last, say, 60 years? It's going to be a long day. Thankfully, we've got plenty of lost time to make up for.
あー、なんですかその足。まさか浮気ですか？
Hey, what's with that leg? Are you cheating on me? You must have seen that he's together with Minamo, and they've been together for many years. But instead of focusing on her, you look at the leg. Calm down. Atri glares at my prosthetic leg. It's the same kind that I've been using all my life until today. I've always preferred an older, non-cybernetic type. My unconsciousness... No, sorry, my unconscious... Oh. My unconscious must have recreated it in this realm. Unconsciousness, then?
60年
Minamo isn't the leg though,
そん
so
な低性能な足
that's
を
not
つけてる
cheating.
なんて。
Sure, but that's also saying that. Oh, okay, that's fair actually.
60年経ってもまだそんな低性能な足をつけてるなんて。
So, you've had 60 years to upgrade and you're still using a piece of junk like that? Well, I couldn't find a leg that matched up to you.
でしょうね。何せ私、こう見えて高性能ですから。
Hey. Of course you couldn't, I missed that high performance. She puffs up her chest proudly. I probably shouldn't tell her that there's a lot of things in the world a little more high performance than her now, particularly when it comes to cybernetics. Yet I always wanted to keep using an older, less technologically advanced leg. It reminds me of my own flaws. Sounds a bit like a tattoo. The flaws that I'm always depending on other people to help me with. I was always so proud and stubborn, but it's only by knowing your own weaknesses that you can work with others. There's another reason I kept using an old leg too. So that I would always want to go back to find Atri again. That's a good reason. You haven't been bored down there, have you?
ずーっと眠ってたんで。
No, I've been sleeping the whole time.
でも夢は見てましたよ。夢の中で夏希さんが結婚してました。源。
I did have a nice dream though. I dreamt that you married Minamo.
子供と孫に囲まれて幸せそうでしたね。
Does he have kids? You were surrounded by children and grandchildren. You looked so happy.
水面がちょっと
I,
楽しかったです。
I was a little jealous. She let me go to spend my final day with you though. She says hello. No one will know what happens here today. We're all alone on Eden. No one is permitted on a condemned island like this. Condemned island. I've planned for this for so many years. Minamo was the only person I could ever tell about it.
バレて怒られたりはしませんか？
Won't you be in trouble if people find out you've done this? They can have cyber sex now? Oh. Yeah, they could. But I've already used the 69th save slot. So it's not gonna happen. When I used it, you know, all opportunities were lost. Ruined the mood? Oops. Don't worry, all of the physical evidence will be sealed away.
ネットワーク上の記録も残らないよう消しておきましょうね。
I'll make sure there's no digital evidence on Eden's network either. Thanks. I've spent my whole life working toward this. I want to spend my last day relaxing.
いいですよ。お供します。
Sounds lovely. I'll accompany you. She holds out her hand. I entwine my fingers with hers. Ooh. Yeah, we don't ever get to hear this song, but I knew it existed in the game. Would you rather want to listen, or do we just go? Scar to see through, thanks to the light. Yes, it's a sundress.
コンフィグレーションを変更しますか？サウンドの設定ですよ。
It's actually a good song. Time is a cruel thief that robs us of our former selves. We lose as much to life as we do to death. So much time has passed since that last moment we spent together. It has given me so many wonderful things, and taken just as much. But maybe, after all we've been through, it will let us have one day to ourselves. what are we going to do first, Natsuki-san? I think I'd like to sleep with you in my arms.
いくつになっても甘えん坊なっちゃうんですね。
A married 78-year-old man decides to sleep with the 14-year-old kid. I'm making it sound worse than it is, don't worry. You haven't changed, you're still the same spoiled little kid. Well, that's a good time, or timing rather. Oh, I haven't? Okay. Thanks. Our long summer is finally ending. We have one last day. Encore. Also, our long summer. I wonder if this is referring to the time they spent together. Because last day was the 31st of August. It all happened during the summer. I guess they didn't count it as the end. When we thought it was the end. Now it's ending. One last day for the robot who had a heart. And a boy who loved her.
Atri, my dear moments.
Hmm.
かしたかったんですか？アトリ、マイディアモーメンツ。
Bum, bum, bum. But they made one more. Would be the last one though.
「私は見守る」「沈みゆく地球を」「アトリ、マイディアモーメンツ」
Mm-mm. However, that's probably all that we had to show here. Which means we should now be done with Atri. We're gonna also cross our fingers that we'll see more Atri in the future. Nothing on this stream in terms of, you know, playing more of it, but can always stay hopeful for, you know, wink wink. It is time now to raid a channel on Twitch. Because this stream is done. Is anyone else streaming Atri? No. No one. No Atri gamers. Any friends streaming? No friends online. Let's just hop to Lyric, I guess. No Atri stream to raid and write spoilers in chat. I know you guys wouldn't do that, right? Crap, can I trust you guys? No, of course I can. Thank you to stream, thank you to Salt, and thanks to everyone else, not only if you tune in today, but also if you follow along the journey of Atri. Our happy little killer robots. So many thanks for watching. And we're gonna have to look for replacements that we for games to play on Tuesdays, but I'm sure that nothing that we pick is as high performance as Atri. Alright, have a good night. See you next time. Atri out. Boom. Good night, you two, Arbata.